This is NDTV, and you're watching NDTV 24/7.
Most likely in November in 2016, the Indian government or the cabinet will put up the bill that they have approved on surrogacy up there in the parliament for debate, and in all likelihood, if that is passed, then commercial surrogacy will be banned in India. But before that can happen, we've seen a lot of resistance, a lot of people who came out and said that you cannot generalize, you cannot put a lot of people into one bracket and deny the right for a genuine couple who may be having a hope to complete their family, and which is why we saw a lot of things going in the back burner. I met Sheetal, in fact, a couple of days ago here in Britain, who has had a child, 1-year-old Anjali, who I met, who's this vibrant, lovely little angel, through surrogacy, who was born in Gujarat. But then you also have frozen embryos back there.
Yes, that's right.
And you don't know what's going to happen to that.
No response from anyone. We're just left stranded. We don't know what to do. No one's advising us. We just want to be able to complete our family. Don't do this. It's so wrong on every level. Please think this through. Please, we really plead with you not to do this.
What would you say, Bobby, to the government which could be watching this and saying, but commercial surrogacy is banned in Britain? Why would you want to keep it alive in a country such as India when you are British couples and you may want the government, your government, to amend law?
Well, they say that the cow is a sacred animal in India, but as far as I'm concerned, they've just shot this cash cow.
What's your message to the Indian government?
Well, there's loads of couples that are desperate for babies, and they're from a woman to helping a person. They're gifting each other. Where do we go? Looking for an Asian egg donor. What does UK provide for us? Not much, not many options. So it's just please listen to our plea and don't ban surrogacy. Open doors for other couples that are desperate to hold a baby in their arms. Thank you.
Okay, so you had two children. You have two surrogate babies.
Yes, we do.
From India.
Yes.
How was your experience? Did you see any exploitation at all at any stage?
None whatsoever. Both clinics were wonderful. They knew we were desperate for children. They helped us. The surrogates helped us. They knew what they were doing. They were there for their financial reasons. We're there for a baby. They helped us, give us our gift. And
two different parts of India, two different states, and as far as we concerned, they were all very friendly, and they produced the goods for us, as far as we're concerned.
Rekha, what is your message to the government, particularly when it comes to frozen embryos, and what would you like to say?
I'd like to say to the Government of India that you just please understand surrogacy before you decide to ban it. I don't think there's enough thought been put into it. You've just looked at the negative press articles that have come out, and you haven't looked at the big overall picture. Couples that go for surrogacy are desperate. They have been through a huge and arduous journey before they even start their surrogacy journey. This is their last hope, their last attempt to have their own child, and for the surrogates that carry these babies for them, this is their hope for a new and better life for their own family. They're not being exploited, they're happy to do it, they have chosen to do it. The reputable clinics will counsel their surrogates, they will medically look after them. There is a system in place. India has all the components to make surrogacy work and work well and benefit everybody. Please understand the full picture.
There was one point in this bill that was something that came to huge criticism from several women. And one of the points was that women in India and outside seem to think that this is some sort of a fashion. I think fashion was the word used. But are you saying that that's not true at all, and that surrogacy often, like we see here, is the last hope?
It is. We've met so many along the journey that we've been on. So many tragic stories like mine and my husband's. Everyone we meet has been through so much to get to where they are. So no one chooses to do surrogacy. It's a last option for anyone. It's a very difficult journey for anyone to go on. So absolutely, it's not a fashion statement. It's not something to take very lightly. It's a very hard journey. It's a very hard process to go through. And as a couple, it physically and emotionally tears you.
Thank you very much. Hopefully the frozen embryos which are there waiting, probably a life waiting to come out, will see this world soon enough. It's 9 degrees and I must tell you I'm very guilty wearing the jacket and the scarf and everything, but here are these beautiful young women who are not wearing jackets because that's what they mean to do here, to showcase Indian culture, Indian clothes. And I just saw a beautiful Kathak performance. And you are students from University of what, Southampton?
From the University of Southampton. We're all doing undergraduate degrees, and we're just here to perform because I think, you know, even though we're in a different country, I think we need to like propagate our culture and, you know, do things like that. So that's what we're here for.
What's your name? Where are you from in India?
I'm Swati. I am from Kerala. But I've always lived in Dubai, but I've come here to do university, and then I just got an opportunity to perform the dance, and I'm like, yay, that's great. I'm finally getting to do something related to our culture. So
culture. So that's a Keralite who's grown up in Dubai and who's here in London right now. And just for the benefit of our viewers, we are coming to you from Excel in London, which is a fantastic location. Here's where the World Trade Market is going on, where Incredible India is one of the leading partners. But what makes me very proud is that just as I entered, I heard the dole and I heard the Kathak, and I see all of you performing here. So you performed Rajasthani dance.
Yes, I'm performing
Tell me about yourself. Where are you from?
Yes, I'm Neha Patel. I came from India. I'm settled here in UK, and I'm running my own academy called Surgeon Nartan Academy, and I'm here to.
You're a surgeon.
Surgeon, yes, Surgeon Nartan Academy. That's a dance institute I'm running.
Okay.
Yes, and here I'm presenting Academy, the South Asian Dance Academy in Excel, London.
And Academy is one of those beautiful institutions which brings to you so many different forms of art and culture so effortlessly. Before I ask you about this beautiful performance you made, aren't you guys cold?
No. Anything for us.
Okay. So like I said, it's 9 degrees at the moment, at the time that we are talking, and the girls were bare feet dancing Kathak, and Kathak doesn't come easy, does it? How come you remember all this, and what brings you here to the World Trade Market?
Yeah, so I'm basically part of the National Indian Students Union, and I'm the Executive Secretary and the Head of Culture for NISU, which is a national body. So next year is the UK-India Year of Culture.
Yes.
So I'm basically helping the organization take part in various different cultural programs.
My name's Pooja Rajguru, and I was born in Jamnagar, and now I live in Southampton. And I just love dance.
Guys, are you able to hear the backdrop music? Well, that's what's happening in the backdrop. I'm not sure you're able to see it. That's a dancer there. Any guesses? What is she performing?
It's Kalbelia, Rajasthani folk dancing.
That's a Rajasthani folk dance. What's her name?
Olivia.
Olivia, okay. So that's... Oh, Olivia from Manchester is glorifying my backdrop or out of England at this moment, performing a Rajasthani dance. Yes. So you told me about you. Are you a student yourself?
No, I'm not a student. I'm just working in retail and I dance.
So you work in retail, you're a dancer,
Also,
and you're extremely passionate, I can
I'm extremely passionate about Garba and Bollywood and Kathak, but just trying to keep the Indian culture alive.
I'm actually a Bharatanatyam dancer.
I can tell.
Yeah, but I just like all different dance forms, so I just tried my luck with Kathak today.
Oh, so you're not a professional?
Not a professional Kathak dancer.
She did well. She did very well, indeed. What is your message about India to the world as they see India today in a time when we know that India has the largest population of youth and youngsters?
Right. So I think having not grown up in India, but then knowing a lot about India and what other countries and cultures think about India, I think we should be really, really very proud about the fact that we're from India, because we have a lot of diversity, and I don't think anywhere else in the world there's this much diversity as we do in India. And just propagate our culture, because don't let anything die down, because obviously we have one of the richest cultures and heritages in the world. So try to propagate it as much as possible, and try to learn every art form that you can. Try to simultaneously try to learn about international cultures as well. So, you know, be the best you can as Indians, and be very proud about the fact that you're Indians, that we're Indians. Okay, what is your...
To embrace both cultures and not to forget your roots.
Not to forget your roots.
Yeah, not to forget your roots any day, because I've lived in Tamil Nadu all my life. I've been in India. I've just come here to do my undergrad. But it's such a proud feeling, you know, when I'm here representing my culture, not forgetting my culture and adapting to a different culture. I've adapted, but still, it's always a very, very proud feeling to stick to your roots.
Lovely, lovely. And you're a psychology student.
I'm doing law with psychology.
Law and psychology. What are you
Education.
studying? Education. You're into retail, and you're of course into culture full time. So good luck with your careers. I hope you find fantastic jobs, and I hope no matter how busy you get, like all of us do as we grow up, with family and with careers to maintain, I hope you continue to dance. Hopefully not bare feet at 9 degrees, but in warmer circumstances. Thank you guys. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.